Hello everybody, it looks like we're live, just working on some technical issues. Welcome to Montezuma. It's 57 degrees, sunny, a little bit breezy. There's been some decent bird watching activity as far as I'm concerned. I believe I'm seeing a house sparrow, but I've also seen a number of things, including osprey, red-tailed hawk, great blue heron, Canada goose, red-winged blackbird, common grackle, greater yellowlegs, green-winged teal, northern shoveler. What else? Song sparrow, purple martin, tree swallow, and I think that'll just about do it for all I've seen so far. Anyway, again, welcome to Montezuma. We're gonna hopefully have a nice look around here today. We'll see. You never know. Just get some other things set and situated. A little sunny, too sunny for my taste, definitely, but what can you do? Kind of have to wait for some people here who are right next to my car, and I don't want to pull out of this parking spot while they're there. It's been a Hold on a second, I gotta look at something. Oh, American robin, that's another one I've seen. Anyway, it's last day of April, and it feels like April. So I mean, it's a nice day, not overly warm. I think it's supposed to be warmer tomorrow. Maybe a chance of rain tomorrow, but today I think we're going to be mostly sunny. Good dog. Hoping to move right along here today. Now, in terms of rare bird alerts, there have been quite a few this week about, Wildlife Drive and glossy ibises. Sometimes as many as 3, maybe even 4 on one occasion. But I've also seen, I haven't checked in, since I left home. But I've also seen just listings of single birds. So we'll see. Maybe we'll see one. Maybe we won't. It'd be nice to. I'm concerned about this sunshine and interfering, not just with heat shimmer, but even where the ibises have been reported. Oh, I did see I saw blue-winged teal. I mentioned green-winged teal already. I saw blue-winged teals also. Canada geese there. What was that? I saw it. It was a red bird. Just the way it was flying didn't look like a cardinal, but I'm guessing it was. It just maybe, I don't know. Can hear the purple martins even here. I'm guessing that reddish, at least a bird that appeared red, was probably a northern cardinal, but I don't know for certain. Oh, who's that? Song sparrow. Did I mention song sparrow? Oh, got some yellow birds flying around. I'm guessing they're yellow warblers, just by the way they looked. Seeing all week, actually, in the various eBird sightings, you know, a number of warblers of various sorts, and I think it's not that they were necessarily like you know, unheard of for their respective areas, but maybe a little early. That's it. Maybe. So I believe I just saw yellow warblers you know, moments ago, but they never got them on camera, or at least not really. So that's a red-winged blackbird down there. And we're hearing a song sparrow sing. And something, fish maybe, is disturbing the water down here. Looks like it. Turkey vulture. I've been seeing a lot of turkey vulture activity over the last several days, including some very near my own home. I see a mallard. Couple of them. And in the distance, that looks like an osprey. So definitely some breeze today here. It's not really bad, but I mean it's certainly not dead calm. And I'm fine with that, you know. That's okay. That can sometimes be to our benefit, you know. Just seems to encourage birds, the larger birds, to take to the air sometimes. Not always, but. Just saw a tree swallow fly by. My concern, if by the way, here's my overall concern about conditions and locations and everything. If the ibis or ibises are where they've been spotted right along, and that's near the eagle statue. Even if there's no heat shimmer, we could very well have everything being very much backlit. Just, you know, nothing I can do about that. That's the way the sun shines. A few more Canada geese over here. Some Canada geese are in the water over there. Speaking of Canada geese, if you feel like watching something that's kind of a little fun, I did put a video up, recorded on Sunday. With Canada geese chasing, you know, going after a snapping turtle, a red fox, and not really chasing after the fox, but certainly letting the fox know, you know, we're watching you, and a mink. And they were really actively chasing the mink. So, having seen all that last Sunday, I decided to put something together. So if you're interested, it's on YouTube. Love the Canada geese, and they can really crack me up sometimes. Just something about them. And I know when they act, it's not like they're acting in a silly fashion, but sometimes... Oh, there's some shorebird. My guess is greater yellowlegs. Hold on. Hold on. Oh, and green-winged teal there. It's been, in some ways, a quiet day already for me in terms of, you know, the kinds of birds that I might see. I haven't seen an eagle anywhere yet today. No guarantee that I would see one by now in my tour day, but I haven't seen one. And I did see one of my neighboring red-tailed hawks a couple times. I didn't really look at it for an extended period, and I only saw two or three actually on the way here. But quite honestly, that's really not surprising. You know, when you think about it, as I've said before, many hawks are actually on their nests. Hold on, I want to look at something. Okay, there's a green-winged teal down here. This is through the windshield. You're not seeing it well, but... And Canada goose beyond it. And do I see a great blue heron, maybe? I do. Oh, hold on. Who is that? More green-winged teals. I think we're going to keep going. It's tempting to try to get some close-ups of them because they're preening and they're a little bit out of the water, but partly because of a relatively late start and partly because I just want to have a little bit more time in Ithaca. I want to keep moving today. Well, I always want to keep moving, but I don't want to waste any time. Just heard a song sparrow. Seeing northern shovelers, two of them, right over here. Here's some Canada geese in the distance somewhere. A couple more shovelers are nearby. Right over there where the camera's pointing. That's an American coot way out there. All right, let's, not sure exactly what's going on way out there. There aren't a lot of birds, but I want to take a look. Just to see what they are. So, if you'll bear with me. Okay, American coot. Oh, wait. Was that a Gallinule? I would say so. A couple of them, anyway. I don't know if they'd be considered early or not. I know I've seen them on other reports, but in those areas, I guess they were considered early. And again, I don't know if they'd be considered early here. I kind of doubt it. I'm not sure who those two are. I can't see. It's just there's too much heat shimmer. At least on my little screen here. And I don't know who that is. Looks pretty dark, but that could be a matter of the lighting and shadows, you know. Could that? I believe that's an American black duck, but I may be wrong. It's certainly dark enough and large enough, and that looks like a mallard. I mean, it could have been. It might have been a female mallard, but I don't believe so. A little too dark, and I thought I saw that yellowish tinge to the bill. Whereas a female mallard would have a more orange bill. Okay, hold on one second. Let me just look around while you're looking at nothing. Up ahead I see a couple more great blue herons. But nothing, no huge numbers or anything like that. Something white in the air. Not that. There was something else out there. Hold on. I've lost sight of it. I don't see it any longer. This is an osprey. lost it. Okay, we're gonna let it go. Hold on, there's another one closer by, and it's turning. I'm gonna let it go as well, just because of the way it's turning. Let's leave this camera in place and move forward a bit. The osprey that's nearer by is up a little high, and if I were outside of the car and everything, I might try to watch it more closely, but given the fact that we were in the car, I'm gonna let it do its thing on its own. Some things are just much easier done when, you know, using a tripod and working with things that way. These are blue-winged teals. There are also some shovelers here and there. They're very hard to see. I just occasionally catch a glimpse of white reflection. Oh, and I believe I'm hearing a pied-billed grebe. I may be wrong. I don't think I'm going to get the shovelers. They're mixed in with vegetation. It's hard to find them. Just went by and kicked up a lot of dust. Thanks. I wonder if maybe they're in a hurry to go see the ibises if they're still around, or maybe they're people who are like, you know, expecting to see 50 eagles within a 2-foot radius. I don't know. Earlier, as I was getting ready and everything, I mean, I even heard, you know, a person say, likely to her children, you know, let's go see the eagles. I mean, you know. Not to pick on anybody, but there's a light, or a car parked with its lights flashing here on Wildlife Drive. You know, it's a Subaru. You don't need the lights. I don't know if I've ever seen other vehicles do that. Certainly not. It's a Subaru. Red-winged blackbird. We were just watching blue-winged teals. They're moving along, so we're going to let them go. And out here a little farther, if I can find them. I'm not sure what we've got here. Green-winged teals, I believe. Yes. And also northern shoveler there. Looks like it's snoozing. Some more shovelers out here. Coming up, I should say. We'll take a quick look at them. Not all of them, maybe, but a number of them. Oh, I hear I believe I just heard a Caspian tern. I'm trying to find it in the air. Not sure if I will. I don't think. Oh, there it is. Okay, it's flying where I can't stay with it. But you heard it, and you saw it very quickly, very briefly. So that great blue heron just landed there. I don't know where it flew in from. Not far, I believe. Let's keep going. Up ahead, you can't see it, but up ahead there's a turkey vulture flying around, not too far from the road. Red-winged blackbird there on the side of the road, and water. Blue-winged teals are near the shoreline here. Let's switch cameras. Sorry about that. A couple starlings. To our left, we're passing right by them right now. I saw a Canada goose nest last night that I've been, not watching closely, but, I've been looking at it on a regular basis, and I couldn't tell with certainty, but I just didn't see a goose on it. And I don't know if something happened or if, if everybody hatched. Or if maybe nothing happened and I just couldn't see the goose. That was possible too, given the vegetation, near it. But I have not seen, myself, I have not yet seen any goslings this season. Maybe still a little early, given, given where my travels take me. These are double-crested cormorants. It's through the windshield, but you can see there are tree swallows flying around these various dead branches. Hold on. We don't look at mallards all that often, so let's take a look at these with the other camera, if we can. There may be some vegetation that'll block our view, I'm not sure. Let's keep going. Maybe not the very best view, that's why we're moving along. But you know, if you're new to the tour, it should just tell you that we don't always look at, you know, just rare birds or birds that are out of the ordinary for us. You know, sometimes we'll do our best to take a look at a bird that maybe we're just getting a particularly good view of, even if it's a bird that we see all the time. Hold on, something. I thought I saw something. Well, if I did, it's not there for me to see any longer. Okay, I'm going to switch cameras again. Quite honestly, I just wanted to close up the windows and bring everything in the car, just because of, you know, some of the vehicles are kicking up a lot of dust as they go by. I'm sure I'm kicking up some also, but I'm not going all that fast, so I'm not bringing up as much as some of the other vehicles are. I see a great blue heron. Not super close. It's right over. Subaru's going to cause an accident by pulling in front of me like that. Different Subaru this time. We're going to keep going. We have time pressures, and I wouldn't mind seeing that great blue heron try to strike something, but I'm guessing, now I believe I mentioned it already, the ibises had been seen in that area where the eagle statue is, so that's, you know, ahead of ways. I can imagine that, you know, there might be some traffic, you know, some people there trying to see it, or try to see it or them, or however many there are. Are those snow geese? Yeah, hey. I had told you in prior weeks that I had been seeing, you know, not, you know, not huge grouping, but maybe a number of snow geese on my way here. You know, they'd be on Cayuga Lake in a certain area where, if there's ever an area where they would be in the, you know, in the warmer months, it's there. And I didn't see them today. So maybe we'll be seeing them here, I don't know. But it's more, it was several of them. I'm not sure how many are here right now. Looks like a green-winged teal. That was a Caspian tern. Okay, let's see if we can take some kind of a look at the just a bit of a look at the snow geese. I see 3 of them. You know what, let's try to take a better look. Give me a minute. So again, we you know, we don't get to see snow geese all the time this time of year, so it's nice to see these. Dealing with some heat shimmer. Canada geese too, of course. Uh-oh. Is that one limping? I think so. Hope not. But I suspect it is. It's not easy being a bird. Yeah. Yep. Poor baby. Good luck. We're going to move on. Not easy being a bird. Never forget that. I mean, if you're a bird watcher, you know, try to appreciate them and realize just, you know, what it's like to have to live like they do. And, you know, granted, they're adapted for it. But, you know, I mean, I just saw the other day, one of the postings on eBird was, you know, mentioned, you know, that whatever bird it was flushed by, you know, them playing a call. I mean, the birds have other things to do than to worry about what might be calling them. So that's why some people would say, oh, that doesn't harm them. Well, you know what? If it causes them to expend energy just because you want to see them, I think that's unethical. You know, if it's an accident and you startle them, and I've certainly by accident startled birds over the years, never intentionally. But if you're doing that just because you want to see the bird, shame on you. Sorry, but you know, just don't think that's right. I'm sure some people disagree with me, but ow, that hurt. My hope is we will be, you know, I don't know if there's an ibis or one or more ibises around. Oh, hold on a second. My hope is we'll be able to see one or more, but who knows? Looks like we have a couple swans here in Bennings. We saw them, did we see them last week? No, I don't believe so. The week before we did. We didn't happen to see them last week. As I recall, we did see just muskrat there. Sorry, couldn't show it to you. We did see last... Hearing a song sparrow. Oh, come on. I hear a mallard. And, I see a pied-billed grebe, I believe. And then, oh, barn swallow. And are the swans no longer in view? They were in view a minute ago. No, I don't see them any longer. They were over here. But I no longer see them. We do have some Canada geese here nearby. Barn swallows, from what I understand, are suffering from diminished numbers. This is a red-winged blackbird female. Anyway, there were two swans. I believe they were trumpeter swans, but I'm not sure. I don't see any sign of the ring-necked ducks that we've been seeing the last, few weeks. Doesn't mean that they have to stay here, but I mean, we were seeing a nice grouping of them for each of the last three, but not today. If the ibises are there up ahead, we may just get out of the car and try to take a look at them, depending on where they are and things. Now, unfortunately, and as predicted, it is plenty sunny. And, as we look to our left right now, well, the sun is kind of sort of almost overhead. So it might not be, well, it won't be great, sun-wise. But if we do get out of the car, we'll certainly do our best. We've seen glossy ibises before. But I still think of the various sightings I've had over the years as being less than perfect. I would love a really good look at one. Good lighting, close up, not hidden by vegetation or even, even just if it's standing there and preening as opposed to, moving along and feeding and making it difficult to stay with it. Oh, great. There's a panel in the roof, and I just released it. Okay, fine. But I can't reach it from here now. So it moved back well out of my reach, which is not what I wanted. Thanks a lot. I cannot yet see the area where, the reports, the report showed where, the ibises had been. Now I can. And it looks like there are a number of cars there, although that's often a gathering spot, whether there's anything there or not. But I'm guessing people are there to see the ibises, or ibis. I intend, if they're there, we're gonna get out of the car. I'll need a few moments to get ready to do that, and we are going to try. It'll have a narrower field of view, but we're gonna try the more powerful scope setup. The Canada goose nest that we've been every once in a while looking at here, where that camera strap is annoying, no longer seems to have a goose on it. What does that mean? I don't know what it means, but I don't see a goose on it. So maybe there are goslings around, or maybe the worst happened. I don't know. I did see a Canada goose there just standing and preening, not on the nest, but not too far from it. So who knows, there could be another parent and young around, who knows. Actually, there are a number of cars ahead, but I don't see, it's hard to tell how many, if any, are parked. So maybe there is no ibis in view. Hi, geese. Any goslings? Not that I see. I see a great blue heron. We may just get out of the car and look anyway. Even if we don't see one from the car, an ibis, but maybe we'll try to look. Canada goose, great blue heron. And they may not be here, but again, reports this week had a number with, you know, people had seen 3 and they had taken photographs. And some people believing they had seen 4, 3, and 1. Is that a gadwall? It might be. Hold on a second. Okay, that's nothing. I did go into the visitor center earlier before starting up, and the gentleman behind the counter mentioned, you know, I think he said Ibis. He didn't. It's not like he was blurting out that there were 3 or something like that. But he said still in this, you know, in this area near the eagle statue. So we're approaching that eagle statue now. There's a song sparrow. You know, we haven't heard any swamp sparrows or anything else, really. From a, you know, a species perspective, species count, it's been quiet here today. We haven't seen, you know, huge numbers. So a couple cars are parked there, but just by the way people are looking and standing on the platform, I don't get the sense that they're, you know, looking for an ibis or anything. They look like they're just people who are visiting, and that's the stop. I'm tempted to just get out, take a look myself, but I don't think I'll do that. I think I'll take you with me. Let me just look around. Well, I can't see everything. Can't see everything from here. You know what? We're going to stick with this scope, this setup. and we'll go take a look as best we can. I have a feeling there's not going to be anything here within view. Let me get what I need. You know what, actually, we're not even gonna use the scope. We're gonna take this camera that you're looking through right now, and if we do see anything, we'll come back for the scope. How's that, okay? If there's nothing to be seen, we'll have wasted a little less time. Alright, I'll be right around for you. Okay. So again, the Glossy Ibises were supposedly around here somewhere. And with the naked eye anyway, I don't see anything. And looking around with binoculars, I don't see anything either. I've only been on this platform so many times, and the one time that really sticks out with me was on a weeknight, last year, when looking for and hoping to see the roseate spoonbill, and eventually it came along. It flew right by, but it was just nice spending the evening here when I finally settled on this spot. But anyway, I'm not seeing anything. And I'm glad that we did this instead of getting all the gear out, and because no ibis. And there's a mallard, a couple Canada geese. There was a great blue heron around somewhere. But I think we're going to get right back to the car and continue on. Now I see someone parked over there, and she looks like she's getting a scope out and everything. I don't know if she knows something we don't know. Oh, she put her scope away. Oh, I think I recognize her. Not very friendly. All right, let's keep going. We're gonna head back to the car. Oh, hold on one second. Oh, don't know if we've ever seen it before. I don't think so. And that's our first eagle of the day. So, no ibis. That's okay. I mean, I'd like to see it, or 3 of them. If that would have been a possibility, it would have been nice. Some of the photos that people posted were, you know, they looked like they were reasonably close. I did not turn the music on, and that is really annoying. That is really annoying. Be right with you. I just gotta get the wires a little kind of sort of untangled here. Oops. Okay, I think that's okay. Few turkey vultures in the distance to our left. We're waiting for a vehicle next to us to pull out, and it's a Toyota, so it's going to take a while. No offense to anybody, but it's just how it is. Sorry. Up ahead, a vehicle has stopped. I wonder if maybe the ibises are in view from up there. It's possible. There's another pool. Or another area of open water, I should say. And it's possible. Oh, she's moving ahead. They might have been right nearby for all we know and just hidden in the vegetation. That's very, very possible. If you don't know, the Glossy Ibis is a wading bird, and we saw one. I think the last time we saw one was last year, definitely last year, and in one of those the pools that are near the beginning of Wildlife Drive. Seeing, more color in the trees. Buds are becoming more and more obvious here and there. And in the area where I will often stop on weeknights, just in the last couple days, I've seen a difference. I went there yesterday. No, it was the day before. It may have been the day before. And I just thought to myself, my goodness, it's dead red-tailed hawk. Dead red-tailed hawk. It's never good to see. I'm gonna, if you don't want to, for the next 10 seconds, don't look. An adult. Never good to see. Always upsetting. At least for me. There's one not far from where I am, from my own home, and I wonder if it's one of the ones I've come to know. I don't know. I'm not even sure if it's an adult, but just wonder. Hey. Someone just flew over the road. I don't know who it was. I think it's important to, again, realize that, it's not easy being a bird. And that's it for Wildlife Drive, by the way. And, we see, for instance, Big Red and Arthur on the cameras, and it's easy to just assume that everything will always be well. And, they have to struggle to survive every day. Every day. Uh-oh. I've got a problem. I may have a flat tire. flat tire. If I do, that's it for the day. Hold on. Everybody, we are done for the day. I have a flat tire. Sorry about this, but I've got to tend to that, and then I've got to see if I can make it home. I don't know if I'm going to go to Ithaca and start. It matters if I can deal with it, but my tire pressure is dropping quite a bit, and I've got to go. So I'm sorry, everybody, but that's it for the day. We'll see you next time.